Forget everything you've ever heard about massive goals, motivation, or thinking big. That advice is flawed. This is the story of a man who survived a near-fatal, severe traumatic brain injury in high school, resulting in multiple fractures. He had to rebuild his life from zero. That man, James Clear, proved that remarkable change doesn't come from massive action. It comes from an invisible 1% tiny fundamental units of behavior that, when compounded, don't just make you better. They make you 37 times better in just 1 year. We are breaking down every critical idea from his book into 4 actionable laws, showing you exactly how to install good habits and eliminate bad ones. Part 1. The Fundamentals. 1. The surprising power of atomic habits. The concept is simple. Compound interest on self-improvement. The British cycling team proved it. 1% marginal gains across all areas led to historic success. The plateau of latent potential. You will feel stuck. Progress often feels slow and invisible until a tipping point triggers a breakthrough. Don't quit during the plateau. Systems versus goals. Goals are momentary targets. Systems, your collection of daily habits, drive continuous improvement. 2. How your habits shape your identity. Most people fail because they focus on outcomes. I want to write a book. You must focus on identity. I am a writer. Every habit is a vote for the type of person you want to become. The value of habits lies not just in what they achieve, but in their power to transform your self-belief. Decide who you want to be, then prove it with tiny votes. 3. The 4 simple steps. All habits follow a cycle. Cue, craving, response, reward. If you can manipulate these 4 steps, you can manipulate any behavior. This leads us to the 4 laws of behavior change. The first law. Make it obvious. The secret to self-control. We think willpower is the key, but the truth is shocking. 4. The man who didn't look right. We are creatures of non-conscious pattern recognition. Raise awareness of your habits using the habit scorecard. List every daily routine and classify it as good, bad, or neutral. You cannot change what you do not see. 5. The best way to start. Implementation and stacking. Research shows specific plans work best. Implementation intentions. Define when and where you will act. Even better, habit stacking. 6. Motivation is overrated. Environment often matters more. Your environment is your silent programmer. The sight of something is the signal to act. Simply rearranging your space can increase good habits, fruit on the counter, and decrease bad ones. Removing the TV from the bedroom. Habits are linked to entire contexts. 7. The secret to self-control. The most successful people aren't those with the strongest willpower. They are those who avoid tempting situations. Make bad habits invisible by removing their cues. Self-control is a short-term strategy. Environmental design is the long-term solution. The second law, make it attractive. The science of desire. This law shows you how to hijack your brain's own reward system. 8. How to make a habit. Irresistible habits are motivated by dopamine spikes linked to anticipated rewards. We are driven by the craving, not just the fulfillment. Temptation bundling. Pair a behavior you need to do with one you want to do. Only listen to your favorite podcast while folding laundry. 9. The role of family and friends. We imitate 3 groups: the close, family friends, the majority, the tribe, and the powerful, status models. To build good habits, join groups where your desired behavior is the normal behavior. Social proof is a powerful motivator. 10. Find and fix the causes of your bad habits. Bad habits fulfill underlying motives. They aren't about the surface behavior. Cravings are surface manifestations of deeper drives. The craving for a cigarette is a manifestation of the drive to reduce stress. Create motivation rituals, playing a specific song before writing, to condition positive feelings. The third law. Make it easy. The law of least effort. Stop planning. Start doing. This law is about minimizing effort. 11. Walk slowly but never backward. Habit formation depends on repetition and frequency, not just time. The key is to start small and focus on consistent practice rather than perfection. Motion planning feels productive, but action, doing, leads to results. 12. The law of least effort. People naturally choose the path requiring the least effort. Reduce friction for good habits and increase friction for bad ones. Priming your environment, laying out your workout clothes the night before, makes the habit easier. 13. The 2-minute rule. Scale down every habit so it takes less than 2 minutes to do. This gateway habit cultivates the habit of showing up. Example: run for 30 minutes becomes put on my running shoes. 14. Make good habits inevitable and bad habits impossible. Commitment devices. Use one-time decisions to lock in future behavior, e.g., setting up automatic bill pay. This is the ultimate form of friction reduction. Increase friction. Make bad habits costly or difficult. Unplugging the TV or deleting social media apps requires enough effort to stop the impulsive action. The fourth law. Make it satisfying. The cardinal rule. This is the most critical law. It fixes the biggest flaw in the human brain. 15. The cardinal rule of behavior change. We repeat behaviors that are immediately satisfying. The problem? Good habits have delayed rewards, health, wealth, while bad habits have immediate rewards, sugar, screen time. Turn avoidance into reward. When you skip an expensive purchase, immediately transfer that money into a savings account. You get an instant reward, watching your savings grow, from the act of avoidance. 16. How to stick with good habits. The recovery rule. Habit tracking provides immediate satisfaction, but when you mess up, follow the recovery rule. If you miss one day, forgive yourself immediately. But the cardinal rule is, never miss twice. 17. How an accountability partner can change everything. Add an immediate consequence to breaking habits. Habit contracts and accountability partners add social cost to failure, leveraging our deep desire for social approval to maintain good habits. Conclusion. The secret to results. That last success is not a goal. It's a system of continuous improvement. Clear emphasizes that mastery requires combining habits with deliberate practice and continuous reflection to avoid complacency. Keep applying these 4 laws to find and solve bottlenecks, always seeking to get 1% better. Your potential is unlocked one atomic habit at a time.